All right, y'all. We're into First Bite. I think this is a fun romp full of friendly people with sharp teeth of some kind.
Friendly romp.
It's
a friendly romp.
Very child-friendly game as well. From what
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
This is mature.
It is
if you're
the
a kid,
opposite
don't
of that.
watch this.
Don't throw mixed messages at him, Ash.
Yeah.
This is a very lewd, very mature vampire sexy game.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Written partially or fully?
No, not fully. All 4 of us are writers.
Partially by Anna over here.
As for writers.
This has been out for since February, is that right?
Oh my gosh.
No, it's been a year.
It's been over a year, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it came out in Valentine's.
Okay.
That's how we put it on Steam.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
But yes, if you're not aware, Anna and her team made this game. It's
And they're
amazing.
currently working on Killing Boys.
We're working on a second game and a DLC to this. So if you like this game,
You can't say that title without context, like a little bit deeper.
No, it's fine.
No.
Another kid-friendly,
Definitely
fun.
not
said.
Nope.
Working on
Chris
Killing
D and Suha and we're all the horniest game developers ever, and I love my team. We've done such a great job, and we're
What are we on
excited.
settings here?
We're excited to bring sexy games to y'all.
They're bringing sexy back.
We are bringing sexy back.
Yeah.
We called up Justin, and we're like, hey.
Like
Can we bring,
Timbaland.
yeah. We're like, can we bring sexy back? And he gave us our blessing.
Timbaland's like, not doing anything right now, so.
Okay.
I'm like nervous. I get nervous when people play my games.
Well, I'm going to judge the crap out of it, Anna, so
Good.
get ready.
18 plus, y'all. If you're, I'm sorry, everyone that's under 18 in chat right now, it's a little like this.
Yeah.
No peeking.
And plug your ears too.
Yeah. Maybe just turn it off. But
Mom's got to fast forward through the inappropriate
Or just
scenes.
actually, trade out with your parents. Just get your parents and have them play the game or watch us play the game.
oh yeah, this intro is so cool. Didn't you say you guys filmed it here in Portland?
No.
Or was it Seattle?
I think Suha's husband found some stock footage.
Oh.
Thing. So
Dead end
if you're in
drive.
chat, feel free. I don't remember everything. But it does take place in Portland.
Of course. Heck yeah.
Because Portland's a great place for vampires.
Heck yeah, it is.
So
yeah.
That's why I'm
cloudy
here.
and gray.
That's our
Well,
skyline,
not
right?
this year.
There's Anna.
Is
That's
that
my name.
Oh. Look at that.
You know them.
Her?
Her? Egg?
Egg. It's a Mayan egg. Ugh.
Ooh.
Yeah, everyone's hot in this game. I'm sorry.
Valeria.
Sorry, not sorry.
What's that say?
That's Ilyas.
Silas.
Ilyas. Okay.
That's it, Silas.
And Laurel. All right.
Don't worry, Resist. I'm not sorry. Also, this is partially voice acted, so
All right.
some of the lines will be voice acted and some of them won't.
Okay.
Just takes a minute.
Oh, I guess
Nothing but darkness surrounds me.
Ash is going to be narrator.
I close my eyes, desperately trying to blink it away. But there's just nothingness. A void. I'm alone. Where am I? What am I doing here? How did I even get here?
The concern.
I'm trying moving my legs. Nothing.
This is sleep paralysis. That's no fun.
As hard as I try to run away, my body refuses to cooperate. I try my arms next. Frozen. Before I can try anything else, a light appears in the distance. There's something else flickering right next to that light. I can barely make it out, but what little I can see is horrifying.
So scary.
So spooky.
Glowing red eyes. Bright white fangs. Blood dripping from sharp talons. It's my cat.
It is.
In an instant, they multiply, dancing around in the shadows. They laugh, a cacophony of demonic giggles, and then skitter towards me as an inhuman speed. At an inhuman speed, their movements chaotic. I'm helpless as they close in around me. An aroma of metallic sweetness infiltrates my nostrils, and I'm surrounded, trapped. And they pounce, claws tearing deep into my muscles as they grab hold of me, teeth sinking into my flesh. I try to scream, but no sound escapes.
The hunger.
Ooh.
I could go for a burger.
So how many times can we die in this, Anna?
I'm hungry too. Yeah.
Oh gosh, there's a death counter.
Oh.
If you go to the menu, it'll tell you.
Tell me how bad I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look, arcade.
Yeah. So those are, all the posters are the games that we all worked on.
Ah,
Oh, cute.
cool.
Ah! My eyes jolt open as I wake up in a cold sweat. It was a dream, just a dream.
Also, you see that hat right there? Mm-hmm. It says Bigfoot ate my ass.
Oh.
Ah, nice. Yikes.
It's good. It's good.
My
And
heart
those sexy
feels like
Mothman.
it's about
see
to
him.
burst out of my chest as my mind races all over the lingering memory of what I saw. I quickly scan my surroundings to make sure I'm actually in my room. And oh so alive. Everything's in its right place, and my laptop is asking me if I'd like to continue watching Death of the Dead.
Can you actually kill the dead again?
At this point, I
bring
should
them back
know
alive?
better than to
Death
fall
of the
asleep
Dead?
watching horror movies, but I was lured into the prospect of two hot characters kissing, and I just rested my eyes for a little too long. Oops. Some ridiculous part of my brain holds a kernel of hope that one day I'll enter a deliciously dark world of the unknown and unexplainable. But for now, I'm stuck here. Even my dreams won't let me near what I want. And I feel like you just got what you want in your dream. Anyway, and now these thoughts
That's
are
not
once
real.
again racing through my mind. I know it's absolutely fruitless to try to fall back asleep, but I try nonetheless. I go through every trick in the book, breathing exercises, counting sheep, writing erotic fan fiction in my head.
Anna.
What?
Decidedly
Did you write that?
unhelpful.
I did. Listen.
Is that a trick for falling asleep?
Nope.
For Anna, it might be.
My
Surprise, surprise. I'm still awake and blankly staring at my ceiling. Great job, me. I sigh, pushing the covers off my body. There's no point staying in bed. I grab my phone and from my bedside table, bracing myself as I check the time. 3 a.m. Once again, my body has betrayed me by falling into this disgusting habitual cycle. Have a nightmare. Wake up. Stay awake. Rinse. Repeat. Defeated, I yawn as I stretch my bones as I stand. I make my way to the bedroom mirror. I drag my fingers down from my cheeks and glare at my reflection, illuminated by the dangling fairy lights. What's your first
now
name?
you can choose your first name.
It's Ash.
Is it going to be Hot
Warrior
Dog?
Bear.
Jolly!
Oh, it's Jolly. Of course, it's Jolly.
Why?
Last name?
No?
No. Pronouns? Wait. Here we
okay.
You got to choose.
go. Eye color.
Oh.
Blue or green, right? It's like, well, it's bright
I
eyes.
feel like he'd have green eyes.
Jolly
eyes.
Parton.
Jolly
Tiger.
Parton.
That's so good.
You can
wanna go
scroll
back a couple
backwards.
bits?
Yeah, you can go back.
Is your mouse wheel back?
Yeah.
To
Keep going.
Yep.
Keep going back. Yep.
Yep.
One more.
There you go. We're doing it. Tiger
Jolly
Tats or Tiger Tates, however you pronounce that.
R-T-O-N.
P-A-R-T-O-N. Jolly Parton. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Start the game over. It's true.
That is perfect.
I take a deep breath.
You can't do it.
Don't.
Oh, man.
I am Jolly Parton, and I am going to have a
Jolly
good night.
Parton.
There you go.
I hope you die.
If only my therapist could see me now. A positive affirmation to start my... Wait. Is it night? Morning? The time between times?
No, the time between times.
Normally, when this disjointed sleeping pattern curses me, I either read my old collection of goose flesh novels,
Oh, yes.
or for the 100th time, or write for my website.
Yeah.
The singularly most interesting thing about me is that I have cradled and nurtured a cryptid blog to a nice level of internet fame.
That's how you met Bigfoot.
Ghostin' is my main source of serotonin.
Those poor
Ghosted.
dates.
Yep.
Yeah.
And starting out as a tiny form,
Is that a pun? Because you're a little guy.
I'm a little, yeah. An avenue to find my
Find and cultivate friendships.
Cultivate friendships with those that love the strange and unusual as much as I do. It still serves the same purpose now, but on a larger scale. Mingling still happens, and the original forums are as active as ever, but I had to get creative and produce different types of content in order to keep myself afloat in this economy.
In this economy?
In this economy.
My review of Where Are the Werewolves goes up later today. I want to imagine that's exactly how I phrased that.
Yeah,
now.
it is.
Where are the werewolves? Goes up later today. And I also need to upload that How to Attract Bigfoot video.
How to attract
You just
Bigfoot.
wave your ass around.
The crown jewel of ghostin is also overdue for an update. It's an erotica section lovingly dubbed the Cryptid Coitus Corner.
Gosh.
And it surprised me to see it became the most popular part of the website.
Of course it is.
Is Spooky Peter on there?
I would write Spooky Peter erotic fan fiction.
He's the moderator.
Don't make me.
I'll admit, I'm no Bill Shakespeare, but it warms my heart to see people coming back for my wide and varied selection of supernatural erotica. Who knew that horny horror was like catnip to people all over the world, and not just me? Jolly Barton. Unfortunately, I'm stuck on my latest would-be masterpiece, and all I have is the potentially questionable title, Mummy Milkers. It's a work in progress.
That was all Chris. Brilliant mind.
I wave it off. I'll figure all that out later and update Cryptid Coitus Corner when inspiration hits. I lazily scan the room, trying to hit that motivation jackpot. When I pause on my window, the moon is full and bright against the starless sky. An excellent setting for some ominous entertainment. Maybe I need to get out, go for a walk. See what early morning Portland offers to me. I thought we weren't sure if it's morning yet.
It's 3 a.m. It's morning.
It could be night.
Very early
It's the time
morning.
between times,
Yeah.
remember? There's enough weirdness happening during the day in the city, so I'm sure something split over into the twilight hours. With my mind made up, I mosey over to my closet. What does one wear for the witching hour stroll?
Oh my god.
All black like my soul.
What is Jolly?
Comfort is key.
Dressed to the nines.
Jolly is very fashionable.
Jolly gets fancy.
You think Jolly gets fancy?
I think so.
All right. If I'm going out, I'm doing it in style.
I'm going to wear my fancy fireman's
Oh my
outfit.
God, not. I feel like we have to explain. For those of you that don't know Jolly was a disguise that Ash's character from our
Ash's human
D&D.
character disguised as a gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
in our
also
D&D
dressed
campaign.
as a fireman.
Fireman.
A
People
sexy
loved
fireman.
him.
People loved my voice.
You even got a couple of like girlfriends, I think.
Yeah,
Everyone wanted a piece of Jolly.
yeah. Check out Hero Squad if you haven't.
Yeah.
3 a.m. it may be, but I can and I will look my best at any hour.
Typical Jolly.
I dig out the most expensive sweater I own and I pull it over the jeans that make my ass look amazing.
God damn it, Jolly.
I pose in front of the mirror, blowing a kiss to Mirror Jolly.
Mirror Jolly. You
Looking
sexy little guy.
good. I'm a little buzzed with excitement as I gather my bearings.
You know what Mira Jolly's ass makes me think of? I'm imagining, you know those toads that have the tiny butt? Mm-hmm. That's what Jolly's ass looks like.
The most radical thing I've done lately is quit my gray-toned office job and pick up shifts at my local coffee shop to supplement my income from my website. It's comforting knowing that is a very Portland thing, by the way.
Yes.
It's comforting knowing that there are others like me who have this undeniable attraction to the things that go bump in the night despite the monotony of my day-to-day. It's easier to exist when you blend in and squirrel away any untoward interests. It avoids awkward conversations, and no one's caught on to my deep, dark secrets yet. There was a time when I felt that my desires for the supernatural were something to be ashamed of. And, well, maybe they are in polite society, but after I spent too many brain-rotting hours in an office cubicle, I decided I would lean into the delusion to bring some color back into my life. Most people don't see the value in that sort of thing, and that's fine. But I can't help it. Something about the occult excites me more than anything else. And it's always been that way. I gave up trying to fight it a long time ago. I shake the thoughts from my head. It's no use thinking about that now. I have some inspiration to look for. I grab my phone, my wallet, and my house keys from my desk and give my room a once-over, making sure I'm not forgetting anything else. Then, with a final flash of some finger guns at my reflection in the mirror,
Hell yeah.
I'm out.
Jolly. Pew pew.
Isn't long until I find myself standing outside the house.
House.
6969 Dead End Drive.
Nice. Of course.
Anna, did you push for that?
I wrote that.
Nice. It's creepy and old, and no one actually knows who owns it. And right now, it's luring me in. Normally, I pass by on my walk to the coffee shop, and during the day, give it no more than a fleeting thought. Maybe it's the desperation of a crumb of inspiration, but tonight I'm intrigued. For years, I thought it was totally abandoned. The windows all covered with what looked like scraps of newspaper. But what gives me pause is that the front yard, it's too well kept. Those bushes don't tend to themselves. Like every historic neighborhood, there's always that one house that has particularly bad reputation, and this gothic beauty is it.
It's true.
So wait, they go outside and they tend the bushes?
Well, we don't know. Someone's tending those
Someone's tending
bushes.
the bushes.
I just want to say a spooky house in Portland would not be considered the bad house.
There's literally a house in this neighborhood that's dark purple and has skeletons all over it.
That's the coolest house.
Maybe we should go check it.
But it's like an all-year thing. It's not just a Halloween thing.
Yeah.
They have dead skeleton horses all over there.
Yeah, it's year-round.
Yeah, exactly. So at 3 a.m, we go to their house.
Their address better be 6969.
It better be.
I've heard all the stories. I count them on my fingers. Witches who eat children, an axe murderer who slaughtered their whole family, a pack of feral stray cats overthrowing the previous owner, a lycanthrope hideout, and my personal favorite, vampires. I always thought it was a joke to scare away kids, to stop them from playing on their lawn, but if only that were true.
Dude, you run a cryptid blog.
I find myself just standing here staring, tempted by the house and what might linger inside, which isn't the smartest move.
In October.
It is October.
Yep.
In the Pacific Northwest.
We're in the Pacific
Oh my
Northwest.
gosh.
We're at 6969 Dead Drive. It's dark. I'm cold, and it's also definitely about to rain.
It's not raining enough.
It was
It was
just
sunny
start
today.
raining.
It was sunny today.
But yesterday it was raining.
It rained
it
a
was
little
raining.
bit yesterday.
Yeah.
A tiny bit. A
This
sprinkle.
is from yesterday's.
I should go in.
No, it rained a lot here.
I'm jealous of this world.
The words fall out of my mouth without thought. Just pure impulse. Succumbing to the mystery tugging at my curiosity. I shrug to myself and look around. No one's here to witness my petty crime of breaking and
A
entering.
little B&E at 3 a.m. You know.
Yeah.
With my journalistic integrity intact, I will myself to stroll up to the house. The porch groans loudly in protest as I step on it, and my hand reaches to the front door.
I made that sound.
Gentle pressure to the door, and it just swings open with deliciously spooky, decadently terrifying creep.
I wish it was decadent.
That's not what I expected.
That's what comes later.
Was it just left ajar like that? Damn. I was very prepared to use the lock-picking skills I picked up from all of the video games I played. You're not watching the lock-picking lawyer, Jolly? Come on! Which totally would have worked. As the door swings open, a slight breeze flows from inside, like someone forgot to close the fridge and let out the cold. I shiver against it. And then, finally, I hesitate. Should I really be adding trespasser to my resume?
Heck yeah.
Am I actually doing this? Yes, Jolly, don't be a coward! What my therapist say? She told me it would be a good idea for me to say yes to more things in my life.
We're about to die.
Yeah.
This is almost certainly what she was talking about. Listen, Jolly, you go into that house and you do it right now. Think of the possibilities. And if there are no corporeal beings, hopefully there will be a hot ghost that won't make me want to shit my pants.
Hey there.
Spooky Peter.
I push the door open a little more and squeeze inside. It's now or never. Once I get inside the house, my teeth start chattering. It's cold, like really effing cold. Someone forgot heating exists. I think I'm in a small foyer. But it's hard to tell because without the soft glow of the moon outside, I can barely see my hand in front of my face. I pull my phone, turn on the flashlight, and inspect my surroundings. As I shine the light around the room, I see the place appears to be lost in time. Nothing seems to have changed since at least the 1800s. Not the furniture, the wallpaper, or the smell. I inhale deeply and catch a scent of something pungent and
Putrescine.
Putrescine. You don't hear that one every day.
That's a good word.
It's a good word.
It's a good word.
Yeah.
Deep within the normal old house musk. Unpleasant as it is, it's an aroma that intrigues the rest of my senses, beckoning me to find the rest of the secrets packed within these walls. At the end of the hall, I see light sneaking through the crack of a half-open door. Whoever's here, if anyone at all, must be in there. I hold my breath as I listen intently for clues, and sure enough, there are signs of life I craved. I hear what sounds like muffled conversation, and then, very clear...
Fuck you!
Oh.
I raise an eyebrow, and now this is something worth investigating. As I take another step, the floorboards creak loudly under my feet. Shit. I pause, silent as a grave, as still as a statue, and pray those muffled voices didn't hear me. There's a tense moment before a voice continues. I release a breath I was holding. I passed the stealth check.
I don't think you did.
Maybe.
No.
No, I don't think you did. I think they're vampires that can hear your heartbeat.
Look, Jolly's got a confidence that none of us can understand.
It's true.
Jolly.
Continuing to sneak along the dark corridor, I creep closer and closer to the illuminated room.
Jolly thinks he can do nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm right outside the cracked door with my back against the wall. Now that I'm closer, I can hear them more clearly. Three distinctly different dulcet tones echo into the hallway.
You smell that?
Do you smell that?
Everything goes deathly silent. Then
It smells like human in here.
There's actually voices.
There's voices.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You might want to turn it up in our
Can't hear
ears.
it, yeah.
I freeze instantly.
There it is again.
I keep telling you, it's your dirty cups piled in the sink. You're just as shit
This is
at
literally
doing
what we do in the
dishes as you are
shadows.
I mean, it was huge inspiration for us.
It's true.
At least when he sucks at cards, there's a chance he'll have to take his clothes off.
Every day the cups keep piling up and not a nipple in sight.
First of all, I'm good at everything. A warrior like me just can't waste his time on trivial things like cards and dishes.
What about a warrior like him?
Yeah.
A warrior bear.
How about a warrior like this guy? He can't waste his time either.
So this
I
guy's
mean,
like
Ilyas's
Nandor.
color is
Yellow
yellow.
name. He's good at everything.
Gotta save my huge brain and muscle.
Nandor.
Oh my god.
I hear the sound of someone inhaling
My
deeply.
nose never lies. I smell human.
The speaker's words hit me like a thunderbolt. What had I been thinking? Skulking about in the hallway and eavesdropping on whoever lives here? Could be a troop of axe murderers for all I
Have
know.
we already forgotten the time your nose led us straight into that werewolf house party?
Werewolf bar mitzvah.
Werewolf?
Somehow, despite the growing panic in my chest, the phrase werewolf house party makes me snort. I cover my mouth with my hand immediately, as though it might somehow take it back, but it's too late.
Well, well, well. We might have company after all.
Go on.
Show
yourself.
I can't describe the feeling, but it's like I'm being compelled to step from the darkness and into the light. My feet propel me forward of their own accord, carrying me around the corner as I resign myself to the fact that I've been caught. What I see when I enter the room jolts me right out of my numbness into a state of shock.
Oh, damn.
Hello.
Uncontrollably, my heart skips a beat. The three voices that I heard are matched by three equally as memorizing faces. They're so beautiful, it almost hurts to look at them.
I love these three.
And by the look
great.
of their slightly perturbed and yet also slightly intrigued expressions, I've clearly interrupted something. Using my big galaxy brain, I survey the situation and decide my next move. There's a mess of playing cards and glass of red wine strewn across the table in front of them. The way that they're holding their cards remind me of an old spaghetti western right before there's a shootout in the saloon.
Uh-oh.
The three of them stare at me in a way that makes me feel like a ham ready for carving. None of them speak, just evaluating me with the bizarre hunger in their gaze. I should say something to shatter the long, incredibly awkward pause. Howdy!
Oh my god.
That's the one.
That's Jolly.
Is that Nasty? What's the cat's name, Anna?
Nasty Dennis.
Nasty Dennis.
He's so
the cat.
handsome.
Howdy! Howdy, partners! The words are barely out of my mouth before they leap towards me at inhuman speed, knocking me to my back and pushing me down against the carpet.
Okay.
The breath leaves my lungs and hands burn as bare skin and textile collide.
See? I
wants to do
fucking
that.
told you I
Yellow voice.
smelled human. Never doubt me again.
Jazz, you want to be this one?
Oh, no treat for you. Just for getting it right, Ilyas.
Assuming we all want to call dibs, should we rock, paper, scissors for him?
Dibs. Really, Laurel? Can't we just share? We haven't done that in a while.
No, Valeria. As the oldest, smartest, and hottest, the human is mine by right.
Sweet, beautiful himbo.
I feel like a piece of furniture out for auction at a swap meet. Am I into that? I'm completely mesmerized by every hand movement, every turn of their lips, every glance in my direction as they bicker. My heart races. I can feel myself getting unnaturally hot despite the freezing temperature in the house.
Don't be greedy, Illy. Think of all the fun we could have.
That's all it is for you. Fun. You two enjoy those prepackaged little blood bags. But a hunter like me needs to feed. My fangs have a paste flesh and sweat.
The biggest one has me pinned to the floor, but despite their threatening words, they don't exactly seem intent on killing me right this second. Even lying prone on the ground, the first thing I notice is their teeth, or rather the deadly points of their canines.
Can we go to the menu and turn the music and the voices? The music's really loud compared to the voices.
Sound.
Just turn the music down, I guess.
Yeah, turn the music down.
Spoopy.
The voice volume up.
I mean,
It's pretty much maxed out.
Max, basically.
yeah, it's
I
at
thought we
max.
could do it a little bit more.
Nope.
It's all good.
So go like that, and I'll also just turn it up a little bit over there. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Return. Their skin doesn't have the same plumpness or glow that mine has. Almost like their capillaries forgot how to refill with blood. And the mirror behind them has no reflections. No, this cannot be happening. Can it? There's no way they're actually vampires. The word crashes out of me as they turn to me, hungry, unforgiving, feral. The one they call Valeria grabs hold of my chin with a delicate hand. There's nothing delicate about the way she holds me.
Looks like we have a fan on our hands.
It looks like we do.
Her dark brows are pinched when she leans closer, her head tilted like she's sizing me up.
You interrupted us, kitten. And Ilyas here was just about to take his shirt off.
Oh my gosh.
Taking your shirt off is for losers. And I was clearly winning.
Clearly.
So much shirt.
Let him dream.
I don't have to dream about winning. Winning is all I do. Look at these muscles. My face, these cards.
The trio continues to bicker amongst themselves, and I just lay here watching. Vampires are just myths, monsters made up by confused historians and then embellished by storytellers seeking to make us feel something. There has to be a simple explanation for these three, but now is not the time to get myself worked up in my own little fantasies.
But you could.
You could, Ash.
It's probably just some sort of kinky vampire LARP
Exactly,
event.
it's a vampire
Cosplayers
LARP,
who lift or something.
There's a lot of them here in Pacific Northwest.
It's true.
And I'm usually on top of these gatherings. The costuming and props are serious. Movie magic fangs, even the red wine in their glasses looks like real blood. And it wouldn't surprise me if they've rented out this house for their own pleasure. There's no way you're real vampires. Who are you? A deadly silence fills the space between us as I gracelessly interrupt their quarreling.
Well done.
Valeria's hands...
Oh, she's still holding you there.
Yeah.
hands gets tighter on my chin. Ilyas's body feels heavier against me.
Go, Price.
Oh, sorry. Who are we? Wait, is she Laurel?
No.
He's
Laurel.
They are Laurel.
They're Laurel.
Oh, that's Laurel. Okay, I thought
Valeria's red.
I thought it was Ilyas.
No.
Okay.
You're doing
You
it.
don't think we're real?
I don't give a shit what he thinks. He'll know we're real enough when his blood is sliding down our throats.
Too much talking, not enough killing.
Gotcha. So that's the himbo.
Ilyas lunges for me at a speed that my eyes can hardly register, and I'm in such a broken state of shock that I say the first thing that comes to my head, parlay!
Jolly would yell parlay.
He would.
They all pause immediately, going still as statues as they look at me with a distinct mix of disgust and confusion.
Parlay.
Do we look like fucking pirates to you?
You are what you eat, I suppose. Yo ho ho.
Jolly would say yo ho ho.
I'm sorry, is there like a vampire version of parlay where you could just like let me explain myself before you kill me?
That green shit they put on your food to make it look nice?
Parlay, not parsley. It's some bullshit the human picked up from the movies. You know, parlay.
Clearly, Ilyas does not know.
Besides,
He doesn't have time to watch movies.
it's bold of you to assume we have anything to talk to you about, human.
The only movies he's watching is porn.
Could surprise you, Val.
And workout videos.
Yeah. Workout porn.
You know?
You know, I never
Europop.
thought I'd be reminiscing about all the sailors I've eaten when I first sensed him quivering around the corner.
Honestly, Laurel, who hasn't eaten a ship full of sailors? Oh, now you've got me thinking about that time in Central Pay.
She gives my head a little, an idle little shake, her fingers digging into my cheeks and making my mouth purse as she stares wistfully into the distance.
Oh, pristine beaches, expensive wines, obnoxious tourists no one will miss.
As they once again continue to talk, as if I'm not here, my gaze flits between their gorgeous, terrifying faces, desperate to find something I can use. All those years of memorizing books and movies and useless video games and cryptid lore has prepared me for this moment. I rack my brain for what little information I've managed to learn about these three thus far. The biggest one, Ilyas, is apparently the oldest and seems to believe that he is the best of the three of them in every way.
Yep.
He's probably susceptible to flattery.
Yep.
Valeria, the most petite of the trio, seems to have a penchant for luxury if the gazed look in her eyes...
When she mentioned...
by the gaze look in her eyes...
Glazed.
When glazed look into her eyes, when she mentioned
we got there.
Saint Tropez is anything to go by.
We gotta get you some glasses, Ash.
And finally, Laurel, the hardest to read of the three, gives me a distinct impression that they might be open to being entertained.
Joe.
I won't have much time to try whatever it is I'm going to do, so I better choose a vampire fast and just go for it.
Honestly, Himbo.
Himbo?
I like Himbo.
It's got those Vegeta scars.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I just think if I'm gonna die, it should be at the hands of the strongest, hottest, smartest, sexiest. I frown. I swear there was one more attribute he mentioned.
Don't forget the oldest.
Right. Sorry, the oldest vampire here. Laurel rolls their eyes while Valeria shakes her head, but Ilyas practically beams.
What a smart human you are. Nothing gets past you.
So
Anyone
smart.
can figure out that the way to your hearts is through your inflated ego, darling.
If we're going to do this, can we at least make it interesting?
This?
The whole fast-talking your way out of a grisly situation thing.
Their tone is so unbelievably world-weary, as if they've seen the situation play out again and again. They talk about my hypothetical death the same way that I talk about, are you scared of the dark reruns?
I'd rather we didn't do much more talking at all, to be honest.
So you just want to kill the human now because you're jealous.
What happened to those killers' instincts, Illy?
They're still there. I'm a stone cold killer, okay?
He turns his wicked golden gaze to me, somehow extruding both murderous intent and boyish excitement in equal measure.
But if you want to say some nice things about me again first, human.
Flattery really will get you everywhere with him.
The vampires are all staring at me expectantly now, and this time the pressure is really on. Talk about his...
I feel like...
Sorry.
Definitely not his wisdom.
No, I think I think definitely his wisdom.
He's the oldest.
Like, he's an idiot, but like he would definitely love to be complimented on anything, probably, right?
Obviously muscles are a big one.
I'm going wisdom.
All right.
I knew the minute I walked in here that you were clearly the wisest and smartest of the three.
Clearly.
You fucking what?
Their tone suggests I might be in danger here, but I can't let that distract me.
Of course you did. You know, before you got here, I was about to absolutely destroy these two at cars.
The delusion.
Let him have this, Val. Poor boy needs it.
The large vampire steadfastly ignores his smaller companions.
They never listen to my advice either. Of the things I've seen,
The pout.
of the people I've killed.
Oh, it's so sad.
Gets me every
I
time.
have so much wisdom to share, and they don't want any of it.
So much
I
wisdom.
knew it.
That's not true. If I want to know who was Play Bunny of the Year in 1998, you're the first one I'll ask.
If I ever need any advice on how to get myself off with a sword handle, I'll be sure to knock on your door.
Wow.
Play Bunny of the Year in 1998 was Kelly Ann Crawford. And swords are for killing, not fucking.
He sounds genuinely incensed.
You see the constant disrespect?
That's unbelievable. We should all be listening to you. I mean, the sheer size of your brain, how does it store so much knowledge?
That's what I've been saying for years!
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm putting a stop to this. His ego is already big enough. Thank you.
There'll be no living with him after this.
Well, if you're not going to let the humans keep saying nice things about me, I'm just going to eat them now. Kicking your ass at cards really worked up my appetite.
Oh, again, delusional. But the point still stands. It does feel like you've reached your expiration date, sweet thing.
Somehow, once again, these three beautiful people are arguing amongst themselves, and I am left with a moment to ponder my options. There's no going back for me, but maybe I can...
I have no idea how to
Scheherazade.
Scheherazade?
Fucking what?
Did you not watch Aladdin?
What's Scheherazade?
The tales that she would tell, so she would live another day.
I don't remember it being called that.
Pieces
It's
of
been a while.
information
It's been
do
a
you
while.
store in your massive
That was
brain?
not in Aladdin. That was definitely in 1,000.
No, Robin Williams sung about it.
That was in
Scheherazade
1,000
had them 40 tales. And
I don't remember that part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sherazade
y'all.
my way through this extremely sexy, scary predicament.
Sorry.
I probably thought it was about Zod from like Superman. I was like, share a Zod.
Oh my god.
Kneel
It's
before
clear
Zod.
to me we'll never settle on who gets to eat me if we continue on like this. You're all just too sexy and cool and clever.
And I suppose you have our answer, do you?
Again, wasting time talking when we could be feeding.
Now, Illy. How often do we get entertainment of this caliber delivered to our doorstep? I want to see what cute little scheme he's got in his pocket.
The massive vampire actually pouts.
It actually hurts to be this bored, you know?
I suppose we can hear his suggestion before tearing him apart.
Talk fast, human. I can only keep these two from your throat for so long.
Okay, well, I was thinking maybe I could ask the three of you a couple of questions, for me to get to know each of you a little bit better. That way we can see who's the best fit for to eat me.
You're
Always the
holding
journalist,
Ilya and I
Jolly.
back for a fucking job interview.
I haven't had a job in...
He frowns, his eyes squinting, mouth opening and closing. He just seems to be thinking particularly hard about something. He raises his hand and looks to be counting on his fingers, but gives up after a few moments.
A long fucking time, and I'll be damned if I start now.
Laurel inhales and exhales quietly, a hint of a smile on those perfect purple lips.
Absolute treasures, aren't they? Keep talking.
My stomach is growling like crazy.
If they really are the creatures of the night that they claim to be, I'd better continue to think fast. I've survived thus far on wit alone, and I can't let it fail me now. Maybe confidence is key here? Maybe I can throw them off.
You should save. I'm just saying, do save.
Oh, man.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
First death.
We'll see.
I'm an expert on your kind, or I am not convinced you're real. I'm an expert on your
Yeah,
kind.
my thing is if you say, oh, I don't believe you're real, I feel like they go, oh, really? And then they
Yeah.
kill you, is my guess.
But I've been writing my entire life. I've been waiting this entire life for this moment. And this is it. This is my chance. I'm practically an expert on your kind,
Oh, is that so?
Then you already know we can't let you live.
And that we're hungry.
In tandem, they all show off those murderous pearly whites. Well, shit. I should have thought this through, but it's too late now.
So it's the opposite?
So I just let it happen, wave the white flag, if you will. They smirk, and all of a sudden, I can't seem to track their movements as they take hold of me. My mind is clouded, my brain shallow as my heart rate decreases. And then I feel my body being led. Valeria's cold fingers are tightly curled around my wrist, and Laurel's are intertwined with my other hand. It would almost be intimate if it wasn't a prelude to my death. They lead me to the couch and sit me right on Ilyas' lap, my back leaning
Jolly.
flush
My.
against his ample chest.
Little tiny Jolly.
Little Jolly.
Laurel and Valeria take their spots next to him, both still holding my hands. They spread my arms like an angelic marble statue. The position is holy, and yet the deed is dripping in sin.
I mean, if we're dead, we're going out in style.
I hear a giggle. Then two pairs of full lips are brushing over the soft skin of my inner wrists. I hear a giggle. Then two
Oh, no,
pairs
you
of...
already said it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sharp daggers.
sharp daggers pierce my flesh there, sinking right between the delicate bones. They're feeding on me, and with each slow pump of my heart, blood leaves my body and flows into their hungry mouths. I'd almost forgotten about Ilyas behind me, and then a third set of fangs embraced themselves deep into the juncture of my throat.
Could you forget about them titties?
There's nothing gentle about Ilyas, not like the other two. He's pure animal, a monster. I don't think I have much life left in me, a sharpness settling in my lungs that makes it hard to breathe, and then there's just acceptance. Worth it.
Oh, man.
I close my eyes and let the darkness take me.
All right, there we go. First death.
We died.
We did it.
Totally worth it.
I think
Totally
we have
worth
like
it.
27 deaths.
Nice. So there you go, y'all. That's been
Are you sure you don't want to try
Jolly
again?
Parton dying.
Jolly Parton. I forgot.
That's the exciting conclusion to Jolly Parton's story, by the way.
Worth.
Look, chat wants you to play more.
Y'all, if you want to see more, you'll just have to play it yourselves. All right?
It's on Steam. It's on
It's
itch.
on Steam. It's linked down below. Be sure to check it out and tell us how you died down in those comments below. Maybe.
Or if you don't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll survive and have a happy ending.
Somebody has to have made it all the way through without knowing you could actually die. Somebody has to.
Anna,
What?
happy ending?
Yeah.
Okay.
With vampires.
Seems like every ending's a happy ending.
With vampires.
Worth it.
Anyway, y'all, let us know what you thought down in those comments below. With that, we're going to move on. Woo.